And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of the Star Life.
Wow.
I'm very tired. I have a feeling we're both tired, both worn out.
Yeah.
And frustrated.
I'm frustrated.
So this video is going to be about a number of things. I'm not really going to talk about our finances, except we suck at budgeting.
Money management.
Yeah. We've asked for help. No one is. I got some sunglasses
No one
today.
seems to give a damn.
No, they don't.
Sexy man. Who is that guy?
And I splurged on a better pair of reading glasses, and they're like, I think these are 2.75. The other ones were 2.50. But these are like glass and metal. They're not flimsy. Yeah, they're not from the dollar store. But these cost about $10, which is okay. You know, I mean, they had some for like $35, $50. I wasn't going to pay that much.
No, you weren't.
Okay, for Pamper Chew, I want to show you something here. See it okay? Oh, it's realistic, so it's a Radio Shack. Wow.
Good product, then.
And this is the back. Now, I don't know how I'm going to hook up a power supply. I don't know how to make an antenna. The information you gave me, man, is like, I don't understand it. If I may say this, and here's the mic, and I don't think I can use the mic for the ham. You know,
a CB?
Yeah, it's a CB.
How much to pay for? $20?
$7.
Oh, there was.
In the back.
Oh.
Yeah. The ones outside were the expensive ones.
You see how they work.
Yeah. And I'll explain something. And I've tried to explain this to my wife, and I think I insulted her, and that wasn't my intention.
Well.
But it's for everybody does it. We all do it. And that is, when we're doing X, we have to think as X. When we're doing Y, we have to think as Y. It's not that we're not thinking. And I said, well, think. Well, I shouldn't have been saying think. I should have think differently. That's all I meant. I hope I didn't.
Man.
So it's like electronics.
Sometimes I'm just kind of befuddled, like.
When like electronics, you have to think electronics. You know, you have to put your mind into that. It's like when
I'm trying to organize our kitchen as hell.
Yeah, it's like when, like this. I understand this. Believe it or not, this is something I understand to some degree. There's a lot I don't know, a lot. But when I deal with that, my mind has to be, you know, in that frame of mind. Like my wife knits. When she's knitting, her frame of mind is knitting. When she's crocheting, her frame of mind is crocheting. Okay, when she's crocheting, she's not knitting. When she's knitting, she's not crocheting. They're two different things. So, electronics, I don't get it.
You're going to strike up the band for us already?
What?
The music.
Oh. Also, people, I want to tell you about a very sad event today. My wife was in Target. I was sitting in the parking lot, and I saw this black smoke. And all of a sudden, sirens, lights, and well, I didn't see the lights right away. Didn't see that till we heard the sirens. Yeah, and my wife's coming out, and I'm like, she didn't know where I was pointing.
I was like, huh?
Plus, she was right up against the building. I don't think she could have seen it.
I was like,
Yeah.
Who are you pointing at? What are you pointing at?
A fuel truck, a tanker truck, ran head-on with a car.
I think it Wasn't that where the road narrows?
Yeah, on the other side.
Yeah, and there's like that one road, Route 9 is joining into the road too, so it could have been that person off of Route 9 came down the ramp and just slammed into the truck.
Yeah. Now, here in
Don't know
Troy,
about fatalities.
our Troy Fire Department was there. Dublin, which is not that close, was there. Keene, which it happened in Keene, they were there.
25,000 town.
Yeah, who this?
Population
Yeah.
of 25,000 Keene, and we're like 2,100.
Yeah. And the Dublin fire truck looked like from the 50s.
Yeah. It was like, that's an antique.
Yeah, I think Dublin's smaller than this town. I think Dublin's really small.
Well, I think it's two towns together even. Work together, because there was two names on the thing.
Oh, okay.
On the truck.
And then there were fire departments from other places as well.
And they had the road shut off.
Yeah, and we don't know all the details. I know there were fatalities, but when we stopped at the store down the restaurant. Oh, and he said, "Hey, thanks for liking us on Facebook." You're very welcome.
What's the name of it?
Central.
I'll have to do it when I get off of here.
Anyway, I think it's Central Square Cafe. I think it's here in Troy. But one of the firefighters, you could tell he was worn out. And he was in there waiting for his order. This guy has great burgers. They're juicy. They taste good. They're good size. He stacks them. I mean, he does. It's not like there's one place that I like in Keene, which I'm liking less and less.
And they're kind of weird.
Yeah, the burgers are small. They're dry.
They're expensive.
They're expensive.
As hell.
But it's one of the first places we ate at. You know, one of the first restaurants we ate at here. And they put jalapenos on the burger without charging extra. But this guy down here,
he's got them beat to hell and back.
oh yeah, I mean, he has a lot of places beat. I mean, we were sitting there.
It's just a little tiny store.
Yeah, and the juice is going down our arms. You know, and I had a jalapeno burger. I always have a jalapeno burger. But one of the firefighters was there. He was worn out. He was worn out. Anyway, so
Not good.
no. Okay, next subject, fishing, because the 1st of next month is Free Fishing Day in New Cary.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
You're going to confuse them.
Sorry. I bought these today because I am going to be angling for a particular fish.
One that wears glitter?
One that has long, sharp teeth. These are heavy-duty wire leaders.
What are you chasing after?
The pike.
Oh, they're meanies, aren't they?
Yeah.
They kind of look vicious, even.
Yeah.
You know, most fish look. Bass are kind of docile. They fight like hell on the hook.
Yeah.
Catfish will kind of.
Yeah, catfish are.
Well, they can poke you with those barbs.
Yeah.
You know. They have.
From what I've been able to find online, which, you know, we have books, but I can't read right now. No, maybe with these it'll be easier. Well, I was looking at stuff today with these on, and I was doing okay. Anyway.
Were those on the clearance out in the middle of the aisle?
These glasses?
No, the pull-up fish stuff.
No, they were down in the. Oh, I didn't know there was.
There was stuff right out in the middle of the aisle. You almost had to triple work right there by the sports department to get to the sporting goods department.
I'm blinder than I thought I was.
I tell you.
But these are steel leaders because for that line right there is they're gonna bite
They'll
it in.
chew on it. Almost.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So from what I found online, I need steel leaders. From what I found online, even though that's light line, it still will probably hold. I mean, I've heard people, you know, putting like 8, 9, 10 pound test on, and they did fine catching these things. That I think is 15 pound. So I think, I don't remember.
They sound like they're monsters.
Yeah.
Like they're a mean fish.
And they say up here, a lot of people fish for them in the winter.
What is it, a pike?
Pike? I think there's gar or pike. Gar or pike, I don't know. To me, they're very similar. They're not the same, but they're similar.
I think gar are vicious too.
Yeah.
They're kind of a needle nose.
Yeah, the
fish.
gar, yeah.
And look at the nose, looks like a pair of needle nose pliers.
The hook, thankfully, has the label over it. But I got several of these. These were only $1. $1, that's all. Let me show you the ones I got. And got this one. He's mostly black. And you see the type of something like a spoon. This one, and it has that. I have a feeling that this one's gonna get a strike. Just have that feeling.
Is it bright red?
No, he has instead of a regular spoon, as this. So is that big thing instead of a regular spoon, so it'll make a racket, like an injured fish, like an injured.
I thought it was shininess.
And then this one.
Some fish are blind, not as blind as that.
Yeah.
I think bass are pretty visually impaired.
And this one, this has 2. Now, for another thing that I heard is it's good to put an extra hook back here. I don't know if I'm going to actually go that far, but. And we also have. Ooh, gosh. This 50-pound test. This is for just tying something, putting a hook on there, putting some bait, and just tossing it in, like for catfish. Just let it sit on the bottom. Yeah. Also bought this. There are 5 spoons. With treble hooks, I believe.
Well, I've heard of the bass. You almost have to hit them in the head with the bait, with the lure to get their attention. Wake them up. I know.
So we shall see. We shall see. Now on to another part of fishing. We got my wife a fishing rod.
$4 we paid.
Now we looked at 3 of them because of the price.
Well, I think 2 were basically twins.
Yeah. One I like. It had a cork handle, but it was missing the tip. I was like, even though I was holding it, I like the feel of cork. That's not the one she chose, but it was missing the tip.
Not good anyway.
And to me,
you're missing an important part of the rod.
Yeah, the way it feels in your hand, it's not right. It doesn't feel right.
It'll work against you.
Yeah. But I bought her a reel for Christmas. That was not her big gift. That was just a gift. That was basically.
That was the one that fit in a box. I couldn't see what it was.
Yeah. Her big gift, she hasn't been able to use yet.
Well, I've got to get.
Has to get the right thread and learn how to
figure out how to operate the.
Yeah.
Creature.
Before I go.
It's a surger. If anybody wants to know.
I'm a mountain man.
No kidding. And he's climbed halfway up Mount Monadnock.
I know. That's beat up. I ordered a thing. I ordered the.
That shouldn't be too expensive, really.
No, on Amazon it was like $5.
Yeah, but sometimes Amazon's
the pick guard.
Mess.
I ordered a pick guard from Amazon. I ordered new strings from Amazon. I ordered a book on how to play, and I ordered I guess like a tuner. Yeah, it was like $3. My gosh. And I don't know. Now, we had a friend in Cadiz who he played the Spanish guitar. We have him on home movies playing the Spanish guitar. This is definitely not a Spanish guitar. There's something inside of it.
A gold mine.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what we wish.
So, looks like it might have a crack down the back, partway.
Oh.
But for $20,
It's probably it's made in Japan, isn't it?
yeah, made in Japan. And
Guitar then.
to our daughter, you have what, 3 packages?
Yep.
You have 3 packages on the way.
So look out. You may have to go to the post office. Your mailman's going to be screaming, "What in the world?" There.
And we don't know if
2 of them are pretty good size.
Yeah, one is
Small.
yeah.
Very light.
Yeah, it has what, 1 thing in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get that first, you might be going like, this
What?
is a present? Yes,
Well,
it's one of your presents.
One item.
One item. We would have put it in those other 2 boxes, but like we told
We've already
you,
had them sealed up.
yeah, we kept stuffing in those boxes.
Those boxes couldn't have held much more if they had to.
Yeah, if we would not have sealed those boxes, we would have
popped.
Yeah, because we kept putting stuff in. We would have wound up making another box and another box and another box.
I don't think we could have made it. We spent almost $50 at the post office.
Yeah, not just for mailing your stuff, but for...
We should be co-owners of the post office right now. Like, hey, give us our money back.
We bought this for my mom in San Antonio. Mom, sorry. Hopefully this will work. I mean, it's, you know, like house slippers. I mean, these were like, what, $5, $4 or $5? $7, sorry. And got her this
Nothing's
shirt.
cheap anymore.
No, and this was, I think this is $3.87. Got her that. I didn't really like this because it kind of makes me think of Texas, and I don't. And it says New Carey here, yet it has like a Texas-looking flag. And I think,
Well.
But this was $3.87, and the others were like more. So, oh, I didn't notice that.
Well.
Oh, that's part of the design.
I think it's kind of flubbed a little, that thing at the bottom or something.
So we'll send her that. Thing is, we're gonna have to send. Don't have to, but we're going to send it so that somebody signs for it, because I've sent letters to that nursing home.
Well, we just don't respond to it.
Yeah, and they don't respond, and you know, I don't appreciate that.
But
my uncle called today while we were.
Oh, you was driving.
Yeah, and
okay, whoa.
Yeah.
Help.
And
Dog in our lap.
Yeah. Oh, he's worn out.
Yeah, but he was like, okay, now which juggling act would you do?
Just dealing with mother issues.
He's getting old.
Yeah. You know, initially I said,
well, she's your mom.
yeah, I mean, initially I said, you know, hey, look, when she dies, let the county take her. But,
that's not right, though, honey.
no, it's not. It's not. So, what we're trying to do is, turns out she has a life insurance plan. Nobody knew about it. I don't know how much.
Had the paperwork stashed in the couch or something.
Yeah, my uncle found out about it. She has
How did he find out about it?
I have
Was he
no
going
idea.
through paperwork or something?
Maybe so. And my uncle was having to hire an attorney in Texas. And what we're planning on doing is, when she passes, and you know, look, I mean, our relationship was definitely not a good one, but she's still my mother. Okay?
It's rough.
You know, and my sister refuses to have anything to do with anybody. And she and my cousin Trish,
she is.
yeah, she and my cousin Trish were getting along really well back in '94 when family went from Canada to Texas. I was about to say Tejas. So yeah, I still have to think about how to say things in Spanish and English. Anyway, but my sister just decided to drop out of sight, and my uncle was saying that he thought he found her on the computer, on the internet.
I don't think she wants to be found.
No. But I need to get the phone number and address for where she was working for like a million years. You know.
Yeah, but didn't we send her a card? She didn't even respond.
Yeah. And then we sent
a card, and the guy called. And
yeah, I don't know if I just have this inkling that she had somebody call.
Yeah.
That would be like.
Went, ah!
Yeah. So, but my uncle wants to try and get in touch with her because.
He sounds like a pain in the butt.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know, I'm sorry, Cindy, but you have not helped at all.
You're being such an ass.
Yeah, you've been an ass. And
don't cuss me.
Yeah, don't cuss us. You know, any money?
You'll take it more than willingly.
I will take it. You will take it, but we're not going to give it to you if we can help it. Because, frankly, you don't deserve it.
What have you done to help with her?
Yeah, if you would have been involved with this from the beginning. Don't start now. Don't see this video or hear about this and say, oh, okay, well, oh, there's money involved, so I'm going to help now. No, it doesn't work that way.
You're going to have to watch her.
Yeah. And, it just doesn't work that way, Cindy. You know, I'm really disappointed in you because I know you have strength. I know you are strong. But you're refusing to be who you really can be. And you said I don't know you. Cindy, you're my sister. We grew up together. I do know you. Maybe I know you better than you know yourself. Pretty scary. But I still want you to be a part of my life. I still want to be a part of your life. You said, oh, I can't handle this. Yes, you can. You said...
Yeah, it's not easy losing your parents, because I know both of mine are gone.
Yeah.
But it happens. You have to deal with it, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and you are dealing with it. You're just not dealing with it appropriately. Okay. Do you understand that? It still affects you.
To accept reality.
Yeah. You're trying to hide from something that you have to think about and you know about. You're aware of. Think about when you're like our mother. Then what? Who's going to care? Well, I will, because I'm your brother. Is anybody else going to care? Are you going to...
be the only one you have.
Yeah.
Person you have in your life, too.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to go on and on about you, but just very disappointed in you. I love you. You're my sister. I care about you. I wish you were a part of our lives. I wish you could meet and know my wife, who you can hear but not see right now.
Well.
So I guess that pretty much does it for the video. So anyway, what I was going to say, Pampered Chew, is wrapping my mind around the electronics thing is very hard for me. So anyway, bye-bye everybody.